Imagine this. You're halfway through a project and a client emails asking to add one tiny feature. It seems easy enough, but those 5-minute favors add up. Industry data shows that independent professionals lose an average of $15,600 every single year to these casual additions. Projects get delayed by weeks, and budgets inflate by an average of 15%. This is what we call scope creep. It is the uncontrolled growth of a project's deliverables after work has already started, without any matching adjustments to your timeline or your budget. Today, we are going to walk through a 5-step framework to identify these unbudgeted requests, process them properly, and respectfully push back. By following this method, you stop acting as a reactive order taker and start actively protecting your time and profit margins. The defense of any project begins before a single line of code or copy is written. You must establish a firm baseline by reviewing your statement of work. Look at the comparison. On the left is a standard statement of work that only lists project inclusions. On the right, we have a robust document that clearly highlights an explicit exclusions section. This exclusions list specifies exactly what you will not do. For example, third-party API integrations, custom project photography, or ongoing SEO writing. When you omit these boundaries, client expectations drift. Identifying out-of-bounds requests becomes a matter of opinion rather than fact, leaving your project financially defenseless. Once active, watch for 3 early warning signs of drift: informal requests outside official channels, a rapidly expanding project backlog, and small slips in milestone dates. Let's look at the triple constraint diagram. Every project is balanced on time, cost, and scope. Watch what happens when you pull the scope node by adding requirements. Without increasing time or cost, the entire structure breaks down. Sometimes the project team breaks the structure themselves. This is called gold plating. It happens when a developer or designer quietly adds extra features to impress a client without formal approval. Instead of relying on instant verbal agreements or trying to over-deliver in the background, pause. Run every single request through a formal impact assessment to calculate exactly how it affects your budget and schedule. Forcing this internal pause stops you from giving away free work, preserving the value of your expertise and the integrity of the project plan. When an assessment confirms a request is out of bounds, you must communicate that to the client. We use a 3-part framework to say no while keeping the relationship intact. This interface shows our template. Step 1 is to state the constraint. You start with facts, like noting the team is at full capacity. This depersonalizes the refusal. Step 2 is specifying the impact. Do not just say the new request will cause delays. Tell them exactly which core deliverable will be pushed back by 3 days if you accommodate this new feature. Finally, step 3 is explicitly offering options. Let the client know you can either defer this new feature to a future phase, or you can build it now by swapping out an existing feature of equal size. When you lay out the menu of options, the conversation shifts. The client no longer feels rejected. They are making a collaborative choice about their own priorities. If the client decides the new feature is a priority and agrees to an expanded budget, you must pause execution. Do not start the work yet. Transition that chat thread into a formal change order addendum. This document clearly outlines the new task, the revised delivery date, and the updated cost. By securing a signature on this document, you physically integrate the new work into an updated, healthy baseline, ensuring you are compensated for your time. Let's review the 5 stages. Establish an exclusionary baseline, watch for the warning signs, run an impact assessment, use the 3-part communication framework, and formalize any changes in writing. Following this exact sequence prevents unpaid drift from consuming your billable hours. It also shows stakeholders that you run a disciplined operation. Take action on this right now. Open the statement of work for your most active project and write out an explicit list of 5 things you are not delivering. Proactive boundary management keeps you in control. It ensures your projects hit the finish line, and it keeps your business highly profitable.